Hey, how's it going? Dranus here. Welcome back to the endgame guide for Necro Shaman. So, we covered the items, the skills, the devotions, and in this part we're going to the Steps of Torment on ultimate difficulty. We will cover some things like how to build plays and things to take in consideration. The Steps of Torment, it is an endgame area around the Broken Hills. So the quickest way to get there is to teleport to the Broken Hills and continue to the Steps of Torment from there. So I have all my pets now. The Blight Fiend, the Briarthorn, the Skeletal Servant, and also 10 of my skeletons. Since the last update of Grindan, we have a lot of new things, and also we have now an evade button. So I have bound this one to my spacebar. So basically, what this does is you can just slide a bit forward over the map. It is a button I've seen before in other games, but it's really nice that Grindan added this. The skills here are my passives, so Call of the Grave, Sovereign from my amulet and Call of the Beast from my helm. Ooh, we have a fight shrine here. I would just recommend activating all of your skills once this happens. And just what did we get? We got a blueprint, always nice to have. This is some blues. So, as I said before, you have a lot of greens that can do pet damage increases, but most of them are way lower level. So this one, for example, is level 94, way too high for the stats it gives. So I will leave these. Now we are at the Steps of Torment, so now we have to continue to the gate. Also good to remember, the Steps of Torment is a nice area to farm an rover reputation, for example, because you need to kill Arcovian Undead. And it is also very good to get the Arcovian Undead Nemesis status. If things are getting hard with the pet build, I would just recommend sending all your pets close to you. So make sure they form an arc around you. Most of the time it will keep you stay alive a bit longer. There are a lot more of these endgames areas, but I really like the Steps of Torment. There's also a devotion shrine inside of the Steps of Torment. You can see it here on the minimap. I already have it restored, but always pick it up. It's also on FD difficulty. I can also recommend looking for a ranged weapon in your hand, because this enables you to stay back a bit further and let your pets be more in the front line. Alright, so there's a pretty strong boss at the start of the Steps of Torment. Let's see if we can take it out. Just activate all the skills. If you can kill this boss, then the Steps of Torment will be doable. If you have a very hard time with this boss, I wouldn't recommend doing the Steps of Torment at that time. We need a skeletal key for this door. You can make them by the blacksmith, but I have 4 already here in my inventory, so we don't have to go back. And behind this gate we can't spawn here, so we can't die now. Especially the loot is very good in the Steps of Torment, so I can recommend trying them. And it goes pretty fast, the reputation gain from the approval index. This is a chamber. The chamber will close, so make sure all your pets are inside before you run in. And there will spawn a lot of bosses. But yeah, so far I'm really happy with this build. I have also a lot of HP. And the nice thing is I can also take some hits, so before I would die pretty quickly, but now I can take lots of hits. The reason why I'm picking up these blues is because I need the money. Because all those self-craftable items, this one for example, and this one, they cost a lot of money. So I really need items to sell them to the vendor later on. Ah, nice, we got an epic here. Nothing for me sadly, but nice, so I'm now max level. But this means I got 1 extra point. I think I put it in Blight Burst here. So now I'm max level. Let's see, where can we go? Should go down this way. Once you do the Steps of Torment multiple times, you will get the hang of special places where mobs will spawn and enemies will come out of the floor and things like that. It can be pretty tricky, especially if you are a bit squishy, because most of the enemies will target you first if you enter the room. So you can avoid this by sending in your pets first. But because I have a bit of defense now, I can live with that. Do we need to go? There are also a lot of traps here on the floor. Let's see. There. Regroup your pets. Nice, so here's the next level. You also find a lot of greens that won't increase your skills or your pets by anything. Just ignore them. Better to hover over them one time than to leave them on the ground and miss an epic item. Because I don't have an example now, but greens can roll pretty good for pets. Green items, I mean. I didn't know about this gem. Lucky for me, my pets are pretty strong. Rare ring. We will continue to the boss, which is in this location. We also have a fight shrine here. Maybe we do it after the boss. We can run back. Just activate your skills once they are ready. Only make sure you have the cooldowns once you enter the boss room. So we have to wait a little bit now for 2 skills to become active again. So here also send in your pets first. Because most of the time the boss will focus your pets. But this one can be pretty hard. I would also not recommending re-summoning your pets with the boss, because his aggro will be reset and he will chase you. So don't be hasty, just let your pets kill him if the boss targets you. Just try to get away. Make sure to stay out of the range, because this one hits very hard. But it's pretty doable. I'm really happy my pets are not dying to him, because before my pets were too weak to take him down. But now it is pretty easy. And we got 2 legendaries here. Nice. Legendary 2-handed axe with 2 to all skills in Necromancer, but sadly nothing else. So I think I will sell this one. Same for this. And there are also a lot of chests in the back here. So don't forget to open these. This is mostly the loot. Right, we got 1 legendary this time. Could be better. Mythical Ognapesh. Nice. Yeah, I really like Ognapesh. Maybe I should equip it. So, we have completed the boss. Now let's continue to the fight shrine and do it real quick. I find the fight shrines harder than the boss on average. And because it is a pet build, I would recommend always focusing on your own HP and just let your pets fight. But yeah, do a lot of testing and see what fits you. For example, I'm seeing now that Skeletal Servant I have, he is a bit slow, it seems, and I'm not sure why this is, because it scales with pet bonuses. Yeah, this happens, and the only thing how to overcome this is by playing it and see what works for you and what doesn't. This vendor always sells a random recipe, not for us this time. Nice. So let's see how this goes. One of my pets had died there. Just resummon them if this happens. Nice last one. Nice. So, especially on the higher difficulties, I can always recommend enabling the fight shrines. You will get a lot of recipes from them, a lot of schematics. And also a lot of legendaries, of course. Nice. Keep in mind, this one is only based on my single player. So, if you have another player that is also playing pets, you can have way bigger armies and also way bigger buffs for all your minions and all your allies' minions. So we didn't find anything good here. I would just recommend selling it. As I said before, you really need the gold. So yeah, these were the Steps of Torment. I will probably go to Port Valbury next time. You can reach it from Homestead. But yeah, for now, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like. And I see you in the next one. Bye.